Yo, party peeps, what is up? It's your boy, the best Gabber in the biz. The first SmackDown on the road to Money in the Bank is officially in the books, and a lot of shit went down, including Money in the Bank qualifiers, and Jacob Fatu just showed up. So, guys, let's gab about it. First things first, I just mentioned it. It just closed the show. Jacob Fatu has finally arrived in WWE. We knew that this was going to happen. He is the newest addition of the Bloodline, making the trio, the threesome, and now a foursome, a quartet of now Solo, the new tribal chief, the MFT, and right-hand man, Tama Tonga, the infamous, the indomitable, the whatever you want to call him, Tonga Loa, and now Jacob Fatu. Though, did y'all peep that little side eye that like G.O.D. gave each other? They were like, what is he doing here? We didn't know about this. Which, that's not very tribal chief of you. That is not very tribal chief of you, Solo, because Roman, majority of the time, always elect his guys know the game plan. Okay, so you're already failing, and then how dare you? How dare you try to break the wise man's heart? How freaking dare you try to lie to him again? More lies upon lies upon lies. You liar! Liar! How dare you tell him that Roman's never coming back when we all know that he is going to show up at SummerSlam when you lose to Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship? Yeah, I know. That match sounds so exciting, right?
Exactly, no pop.
But hey, that Roman return is going to be generational, and it's going to kick off multiple things, like the Usos coming back, and then, most importantly, Sami Zayn coming back. We're going to get Usi, we're going to get Yeet-tastic, we're going to get acknowledging on some ass whippings. We are going to get the OG band back together, minus you, fuck you, Solo, together to beat this bootleg version of the Bloodline down inside of War Games. Though that is usually 5-on-5, and Hikuleo definitely is going to show up at some point. So I am very curious as to who teams up with Sammy, the Usos, and Roman inside War Games. I have no doubt that the OG Bloodline should win because, let's be honest, new Bloodline, probably not going to be around in a year or two. And like a year from now, because once the draft comes around again, they'll probably maybe stick Solo and Hikuleo together in that situation. You know, then put G.O.D. as a tag team. But then stick Jacob like on his own because they literally said they're afraid of him outshining Solo. So they're going to use him for this story for the rest of the year. And then second they can, Jacob, you're on your own. Be the star we know you can be. But dude, it's going to be freaking awesome. These next couple months are going to be awesome. All the way to the end of the year is going to be awesome because, like I said, it's time to get Usi. It's time to acknowledge. And it's time to throw up the ones for the OGs. And Roman, the Usos, and Sammy, because they are coming for all of your asses. And, oh man, is it gonna be sweet. I need it! Alright, you guys, tonight we had multiple qualifiers for the Money in the Bank ladder matches for the men and for the women. Andrade was able to pick up the win for, you know, in his triple threat qualifying match. And then for the women, Chelsea Green, God, the right choice. She was able to qualify as well for the Money in the Bank ladder match. I absolutely freaking love it. We'll have more qualifying matches next week, you know, with Santos versus Logan Paul versus LA Knight. Yeah. Ben, I'm guessing Santos is going to win that, you know, go on to compete in Money in the Bank for the second straight year. But the most important thing that we need to cover right now is that HIM is in MITB. Carmelo Hayes is going to Money in the Bank, baby. Yes. Yes. God, Chelsea Green qualified and freaking Carmelo Hayes qualified. Dude. That's a knockout of the park. That's 2 Grand Slams right freaking there. That's 2 freaking, like, deep pass 100-yard touchdowns into the end zone Hail Marys. That's freaking 2 Super Bowl wins. I don't care shit. That's awesome. Melo is going to Money in the Bank. And look, Jay Yeet is probably going to win. He probably is going to win. However, if he is not going to win and this new Bloodline is going to screw him because they're not down to not do that, they screwed Randy and KO tonight, then please give that shit to Carmelo Hayes. Give that shit to Carmelo Hayes, bro. You know he got it. You know he with it. Have him on that contract for like 6 months or whatever. Have him cash in the night after WrestleMania for all I freaking care. And literally, bro, he is him. He is the next face of this company for the next 10 to 20 years. Bro, I'm just so happy right now. Look, Jay's probably going to win. But yo, if Melo in the bank happens, man, you know it's on, because when Melo shoots, he just don't miss.
Yes.
Alright, you guys, everything else, tonight was, storyline purpose, everything with the Bloodline and Cody, KO, Solo, and Randy, that's going to lead to a huge 6-man, at Money in the Bank with Cody and Randy and KO versus Jacob Fatu and God. And, the Money in the Bank qualifying matches, all this and that, and even, building for LA Knight, Logan Paul, for, past Money in the Bank to SummerSlam, stories being told out. Except for Drew McIntyre, who was just I'm committing straight violence. Bro showed up, like we expected, and beat CM Punk's ass. Granted, we didn't see it. They did smartly played it to where he couple bangs on the thing, and then he was already bloodied up by then. And then straight just carried him right to the ring, took off the AJ and Larry thing, his arm bracelet, put that shit in his pocket, shoved it. Nick Aldis, the bro who never freaking has to deal with that shit because this isn't Raw. No offense to you, Adam Pearce, you're constantly getting shoved in more ways than one. Take that what you may. But bro was not playing games. Bro was pissed. Bro was angry, and now he's showing up on Monday for a couple weeks to definitely gloat. I don't think you'll get him Money in the Bank because he thinks CM Punk's out of the picture, so maybe he tries, and the Punk screws him again. But I don't see it. I think he just plays this up for a couple weeks. Probably he could maybe get suspended for a week or two. I don't know. But they're basically just playing this off so that Drew Punk are not healthy at the same time. So it's not why are we not doing this in Money in the Bank? Even though we know what's going to happen at SummerSlam. So then Punk shows up. First roster Money in the Bank. Then we get this match at SummerSlam. Drew probably wins. And then maybe finally then, I don't know. World Top Picture is getting freaking complicated. Because Gunther damn sure losing that shit this year when he wins it. So I don't freaking know. But point is, Drew just showed tonight why Payback truly is a bitch. And for tonight, he was finally able to make CM Punk his bitch after basically being Punk's bitch, literally since WrestleMania. Freaking insanity. But hey, I better not shit talk you. Maybe Drew's going to knock on my door and probably kick my ass. I definitely don't want that. Okay, you guys, that is SmackDown. We are done. Put it in the rearview mirror. We are done. My God, we saw an amazing rest of the year for both WWE and AEW to come, but we're going to just focus on the short term. We're just going to focus on the awesome boss-ass summer we got from WWE and AEW. The road to Money in the Bank is continuing. We'll have more qualifying matches later on, next week, which, how the hell is Gabe medically cleared from death? I'm just Perk Angle couldn't even do that kind of shit. We can't even call him Perk Angle. We gotta call him something else. Because this man's coming back from death to compete. Give him some kind of other better name. Because, what? That's just wild. I like it, but it's wild. And then, right before that, guys, we got Forbidden Door. It's gonna go down next Sunday. Swerve versus Ospreay for the World Championship. And despite what all the haters want to react on with this and this and this and this, they not like us, bro. And AEW is going to still get massive media deals. Their attendance problems are going to be done and over with before this year's over and gone for good. You ain't seen that shit for a long time. So, haters, cope, cry, eat shit, whatever. Long term, it forever from the future. Best alternative to WWE ever. And that's going to be then, now, and forever together. But I digress. Then we got All In and SummerSlam packed all in between there. And we're going to go to War and Blood and Guts. God, guys, seriously, you're not going to miss any of these shows going down. You're certainly not going to want to miss what your boy, the best gabber in the biz, has to say afterwards. So keep on liking and damn sure keep on subscribing. And keep on remembering that when it comes to talking wrestling, we're better to gab with than Gabe right here. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed SmackDown tonight. It was dope, especially because Carmelo Hayes, is going to Money in the Bank. Yes! But it is over. We got to move on to Raw this Monday night. See how the hell Gable is going to come back from death to try and win a Money in the Bank qualifying match. What? Awesome. But until then, you guys, deuces, puces, and I will see you guys after Raw this Monday. Unless Uncle Howdy just hijacks all of our shit. Later.